Be looking at the library toolbar. Now, when you are in your Camtasia Studio app, you come across 6 submenu under the library toolbar. The first one is the icons. What are they used for? Icons are used to denote a particular object or item. For example, drag this apartment icon. Once you drag it to your screen, you can use a little bit, you can resize it by holding any of the angle. For example, if you want to use it, all you have to do is resize it and position it anywhere you want to use it. You can also decide to use this icon with a combination of text, right? So another thing you can use here is what we call lower third. What are lower third? Lower thirds is a combination of text and graphics elements placed in the lower area of a screen to give the audience more information. Now you see that I decided to use this icon here, but for some people it might not be self-explanatory enough, so I'm going to add a lower third to it. So go ahead and pick a lower third and drag it. Okay, drag it. So once you drag it, rearrange this, place the icon below. Lower third also can be adjusted, okay? For example, here you can decide to change this logo image, but for my explanation, since I said the other time that we want to use this lower third to do what? To give you more information. So go ahead and cancel this logo. Then change this to home address and click this button here to bring out the font property. Change from regular to bold so that we can see the text properly. You can also increase the size. Okay, drag it a little bit, return this thing a bit up down. So if you go ahead and play, for example, play this, you can see that icons and lower third are used to give what? Audience more information. To make sure these things are balanced and played out, make sure you drag it. You see, make sure you drag them so that they both end at the same time. Okay, next we look at intros. What are intros? Intros is the first thing your viewer will see as the video starts. For example, when you started this course, you came across something like this. It's an intro. How do you create an intro? Go to the intro submenu tab under the library. Go ahead and drag an intro. For example, I drag this to the timeline. Then for you to view it, make sure your cursor, your viewer cursor or placeholder is positioned on the intro. You can decide to zoom in on your timeline. Okay, look at what I'm doing. I'm zooming in on the timeline. Now to use this, you just have to go to the right hand side and edit the info. Okay, for example, change the upper text to learn Camtasia tutorial class, and the below to intro, or what are intros. Okay, you can delete this logo or change it if you like. To adjust the text, click this A icon here. Then you can adjust this text by dragging or by entering a particular size. These buttons here is used for alignment. For example, it is aligned to the right, you can align to the center, align to the left, return it back to the right. This is also used for page adjustment. This is up, this is centered, this is down. Okay, so that's that for intro. Next, we'll be looking at motion backgrounds.